If you want to go through the life story of Arundhati, you should listen to the poem composed by Jagat Guru Ramabhadracharya in the year 1994. The wife of Rishi Vashishtha, having the identity of a morning star, Alcor and Mizar, is none other than Arundhati. Arundhati was worshipped and regarded equally to the seven Saptarishis due to her knowledge, humbleness, behaviour, characteristics, and devotion towards her husband and her duties. Her character is often described as the one with no blemishes or faults to find. Arundhati is named after the sun. Her name divides into two syllables, Arun and Dhati, which mean washed by the rays of the mighty sun. Arundhati led a life that has given ample reasons to respect her and regard her at the highest position. She is connected to several topics like fasting, the ritual in marriage after Saptapadi. Shiv Puran and Bhagavad Puran mention the birth of Arundhati. Uttarkand of Ramcharitmanas explains the guidance given by Lord Brahma to Arundhati. Arundhati's prime connection comes in the Ramayana, where she is meeting Lord Ram and Sita. Kumar Sambhava, composed by Kalidas, mentions how Arundhati pleaded to Shiva to marry Parvati. Arundhati is described as Sandhya, the mind child of Brahma in her past birth. She is the eighth daughter of Kardama and Devahuti. She later goes on to become the grandmother of Parashar and the great-grandmother of Vyasa. The story of her life goes something like the following. Sandhya practiced severe penance in attempts of pleasing Lord Shiva and asking for purifying herself from all the worldly passions and desires. Lord Shiva gave her the task of jumping into a fire known as Medhatithi. She was then born as the daughter of Medhatithi and went on to marry sage Vashishtha. Some Puranas have mentioned that she is the daughter of Kashyap, sister of Parvata and Narada. Her hand was offered to marriage with Vashishtha by her brother Narad. Valmiki Ramayana mentions that she gave birth to 100 sons. They were later cursed by Vishwamitra. Her son's name was Shakti and Suyagya, who were students with Lord Ram at Vashishtha's ashram. Another source has said that she birthed 8 sons, including Chitraketu and Shakti. The epic of Mahabharata brings varied characteristics and her powers into light. Arundhati was so powerful that the wives of Agni and Swaha could take the form of the wives of the other 6 sages, but never of Arundhati. Once, when it did not rain for 12 years, leading to drought and other problems, she pleased Lord Shiva and made it rain. Whenever anyone speaks of Arundhati, they do mention her unbiased and selfless devotion to her husband, sage Vashishtha. Arundhati and Vashishtha were an ideal couple filled with love, devotion, compassion, and empathy for each other. Whenever a couple gets married in today's time, the groom shows the bride a double star, which is assumed to be the couple, Arundhati and Vashishtha. It is the symbol of fulfillment, loyalty, undying love, and compassion for one another through their married life. Ladies follow a fast on the second day of Chaitra for honoring her and safeguarding the lives of their husbands.